Travel, trade, and leisure on the ocean have been part of Hawaiian culture and tradition for 1,000 years. The first Polynesian explorers to reach the Hawaiian Islands left behind a remarkable seafaring legacy, voyaging aboard mighty double-hull canoes and colonizing most of the habitable islands of the Pacific, long before Europeans had left the safety of their shores. As the Hawaiian Islands opened to foreign trade, the harbors of Honolulu and Lahaina became bustling ports of maritime commerce. Traders, whalers, cargo ships, and luxury liners brought more settlers, business interests, and tourism, making Hawaii one of the most important seaports in the Pacific. In 1844, the first steamships began inter-island service, and over the years, travel and trade between the islands grew as this dependable means of transportation began serving the sugar industry and supplying provisions to the many plantation communities throughout the Hawaiian Islands. As foreign interest in these remote islands grew, the once thriving ocean heritage and rich cultural traditions of the Hawaiian people were nearly lost. Even the favorite pastimes of surfing and canoe racing were effectively banned. Although King David Kalakaua revived many Hawaiian traditions, surfing and paddling remained in relative obscurity until Duke Kahanamoku and the Outrigger Canoe Club brought them worldwide attention in the 1920s and 30s. Today, outrigger canoe racing remains one of the most popular of the Hawaiian ocean sports, with practice times and regatta dates often dictating work and school schedules. And with well over 60 established clubs and thousands of active paddlers throughout the islands, it's no wonder this is Hawaii's official team sport. As part of the Hawaiian cultural renaissance that flourished in the 1970s, the Polynesian Voyaging Society was founded to build and sail a performance replica of a Hawaiian double-hulled voyaging canoe. And in 1976, Hokulea voyaged along the legendary migration route to Tahiti, using traditional methods of non-instrument navigation, proving that the early Polynesians had the ability to explore and settle in the farthest corners of the Pacific. Over the 30 years since the first voyage of Hokulea, she has continued to inspire the revival of Polynesian maritime culture and tradition throughout the Pacific. In 1998, the annual International Festival of Canoes was launched in Lahaina. This 2-week cultural heritage event features master carvers from all over the Pacific Islands and Hawaii. Using traditional hand and modern power tools, carvers construct canoes out of solid logs, as young apprentices learn the lost arts that take a canoe from tree to sea. For 20 years, the Hawaiian Sailing Canoe Association has taken the lead in reviving another Polynesian ocean tradition.
This is how the Hawaiian people, thousands of years ago, navigated their way to Hawaii. This is how they went from island to island. This is how they fought their wars. This is basically how they traveled.
What we have here is a traditional type of vessels, sailing canoes, that have been sailing throughout Polynesia for thousands of years. We try to practice and perpetuate that as much as possible for us and for future generations, and try to get the kids involved as much as we can, and help them to see that this is not only a lifestyle but part of our tradition and our culture.
You know, my vision for the Hawaiian Sailing Canoe Association is to continue to grow. It's to continue to share. It's to continue to work with the young kids so that we can bring them up. Because we're it. If we don't share it, if we don't teach it, it's going to go away again.
With such a long and meaningful ocean heritage being passed on by the dedicated members of associations, clubs, and community groups, it's easy to see why, for so many, to live in Hawaii means to learn and share the ways of the ocean. Whether for work or for play, as part of tradition or for transportation, traveling on the ocean continues to be an important way of life in modern Hawaii.